The time to come out is now.
From Waco and Littleton to Y2K and global warming, we are bombarded by visions of the apocalypse.
The Lord will come with fire.
With someone like a David Koresh, who sees himself as a new Messiah figure carrying on the tradition, I am an agent of God's plan to bring the world to an end.
Tonight on Frontline, a stunning journey back nearly 2,000 years to unravel the origins of the Book of Revelation and how these ancient ideas have shaped our world.
We are here to prepare the way for the second coming of Christ.
We are now living in the end time.
And as the clock ticks, the power of these ideas has intensified.
40% of Americans say the world will end at the Battle of Armageddon.
And they can point to the bomb and the founding of the State of Israel and any number of other things to be signs that the prophecies of Revelation are actually coming realities in our own time.
All books meet and end in Revelation.
Apocalypse, the end time. Armageddon, the millennium. This is the story of a book. It is the story of how that book came to be written in its own time. And it is the story of the impact that book has had on almost 2,000 years of history. It is the book which brings the Bible to its close. It is the book of Revelation.
The book of Revelation in the New Testament has the literal title in Greek, the Apocalypse of John. The word apocalypse means revelation, that which is uncovered.
Words mean what people think they mean. For academics, apocalypse means the revelation of hidden things. To the popular ear, to the public ear, apocalypse means the cataclysmic end of things.
As the hours and minutes slip by to the end of this millennium, there are those who await the end of the world and the final judgment which they believe is foretold in the book of Revelation.
Then they gathered the kings together to the place that in Hebrew is called Armageddon.
Few people have ever read the book of Revelation. Everyone has heard of it.
The first angel sounded his trumpet, and there came hail and fire mixed with blood, and it was hurled down upon the earth.
Phrases, ideas, symbols, images from the book of Revelation tend to pepper our consciousness.
I looked, and there before me was a pale horse. Its rider was named Death, and Hades was following close behind him.
The four horsemen of the apocalypse, the whore of Babylon, fornicating with the kings of the earth, drunk on the blood of the saints. The beast from the sea, the number 666.
The images are memorable, unforgettable. Stars falling to earth, beasts arising from the seas turning into blood, the blood of dead men.
The writer of Revelation uses these blood-curdling images to tell of a future war between good and evil.
The book of Revelation, if taken literally, assumes what might be called a final fling of evil, that is, tremendous and vast control of the earth by this final evil ruler, sometimes called the Antichrist.
St. John's vision was of a great final battle. Nation will rise up against nation. There'll be plagues and devastations, supernatural terrors, great battles in the sky as archangels fight demons. Absolute, total devastation.
At this apocalyptic moment in human history, Christ's victory at the Battle of Armageddon prepares the way for his second coming.
At that point will be established the millennium, the 1,000-year reign of justice, peace, harmony, culminating in one of the most glorious visions of all literature, the new heaven and the new earth, the new Jerusalem.
I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God.
Jerusalem holds a central place. Jerusalem itself is permanently wed to this Western story of the triumph of good over evil.
Jesus is expected to reappear there at the second coming. And it is from there that the last judgment will take place.
With 1 million Christian pilgrims on their way to Jerusalem, the book of Revelation has never seemed more relevant. Already rife with religious tension, Jerusalem is now a focus of intense anxiety and anticipation.
Go ahead, folks. Stay on the steps.
In nearly every age, there have been those who found signs in the book of Revelation that the end time is close at hand.
The book of Revelation is often thought of as prophecy. The author, John, is viewed as the prophet who sat and saw the future.
The return of the Jews to Israel and the capture of Jerusalem are two signs that have set the apocalyptic clock ticking. In a city where every stone is loaded with meaning, the ruins of the temple have special significance. There are Christian literalists and ultra-Orthodox Jews who believe the Messiah will not come until the temple is built again. Some are working actively to hasten that day.
The Jewish people have been commanded to build the temple. The commandment says, "And you shall make for me a sanctuary, and I will dwell amongst you."
Rabbi Chaim Richman takes this commandment quite literally. The walls of the Temple Institute are lined with artists' impressions of Solomon's temple, which he aims to reconstruct down to the last detail.
One of the major focuses of our efforts is the restoration of the temple vessels. We have a golden vessel here which is used to gather the blood from the Passover sacrifice. They actually could be used in the rebuilt temple. The only place for the third temple, according to the Bible, is the same place that held the first and second temple, and that is the Temple Mount.
What stands in the way of a new temple is one of Islam's holiest shrines, the Dome of the Rock.